Hey everybody, welcome back to the Wolf Pit with another episode of What Are We Eating? You guys already know my love for Spam, but there's quite a few flavors I haven't tried yet, and turkey Spam is one of them. To be honest, turkey Spam scares me and doesn't even sound good. But it is my duty to try turkey Spam for you, the people, so you don't have to. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different than I normally do. I'm going to cook turkey Spam two ways. I'm going to slice and pan fry one can, and I'm going to bake a whole can like you would a turkey, and then slice it like you would a turkey. Once the turkey Spam is cooked two ways, I'm going to make a turkey Spam gravy, and create a highly processed, but very cheap, and hopefully delicious turkey dinner. With turkey Spam and turkey Spam gravy, along with cheap instant mashed potatoes, and cheap instant stuffing. So I'm not only doing this to try the turkey Spam, but also to see if a decent tasting turkey dinner can be made for someone who loves Spam, and or doesn't want to fool around and cook a whole turkey, or make sides from scratch for a special dinner. This is meant to be a fun meal, and I'm in no way suggesting this is a good healthy meal that you should make. That is, unless it's delicious and you want to make it. This 12-ounce can of oven-roasted turkey Spam is made with 100% white lean turkey and costs $3.99. Hormel says, break the monotony and top your next salad with turkey Spam strips. So let's go over the information on the can. The ingredients, they're super simple, just like they are in regular Spam. Contrary to what most people think, the regular Spam is not made with everything from the rooter to the tutor on the pig. Regular Spam is made with only 7 ingredients, one less ingredient than here in the turkey Spam. There's 6 2-ounce servings per can, or simply 1 serving for a true Spam lover. Per 2-ounce serving, there's only 80 calories, 4.5 grams of total fat, 1.5 grams of saturated fat, 35 milligrams of cholesterol, 520 milligrams of sodium, 1 carbohydrate, no fiber, no sugars, and 9 grams of protein. Those numbers are much lower than I expected. You can pan fry, bake, or even microwave Spam, but I'm pretty sure a true Spam aficionado would cringe at the thought of microwaving their beloved Spam. I'm going to fry 1 can per the instructions. But then I'm going to bake the second can and change up the cooking time and temperature because I'm going to cook it whole and then slice it. So here's the first can of oven-roasted turkey Spam. I put it on my toaster oven baking sheet, then it went into a preheated 325-degree toaster oven for 25 to 30 minutes, or until golden brown and heated through. Now this could be the makings of a Spam disaster, but we're going to find out either way. I'm going to slice the second can of turkey Spam with my musubi slicer that a viewer sent me, but it came directly from Amazon and there wasn't a name on it, so I don't know who sent it. But whoever sent it to me, thank you very much. So you simply put the whole can of Spam into the slicer and then push down for nice uniform pieces. The slicer worked great, except it was bigger than the can of Spam, which left a sliver of Spam on the end, which I tried straight out of the can. It certainly didn't look very appetizing, did it? But I've got to tell you, I was very happily surprised. It was very good straight out of the can. Now the slices go into a preheated skillet over medium-high heat. Let them cook for 4 to 5 minutes per side, or until the slices are to your desired crispification. Normally I fry Spam in a dry skillet, and it renders enough fat to cook in its own fat. But Hormel wasn't kidding. This is really lean, and I had to add some olive oil after a few minutes. After 4 minutes, I gave the Spam a flip, even though it wasn't as golden brown as I wanted yet. So I'll end up having to flip it one more time. After 4 minutes, I gave it a final flip for another minute for a total of 9 minutes. After baking for 25 minutes in a 325-degree toaster oven, our turkey Spam was done. And at this point, it wasn't looking very good. It looked like it imploded in the middle, and the outer portion turned into a scab. I was gonna slice it with a knife. But since I had my new musubi slicer out, I figured I'd use it. Well, that wasn't really a great idea. The slicer cut the Spam straight out of the can easily and perfectly. However, the baked Spam formed a skin of armor, and as I tried to slice it, it wouldn't cut through the skin without mushing up the inside beam. I pressed on and finally finagled it through the Spam without turning it into roadkill. But the slicer was made to cut Spam straight out of the can, so it's really no big deal. Once it was sliced, it ended up looking just like real roasted turkey skin. I tried the go-to, pan-fried Spam first. It was perfectly crispified, looked good, and smelled good. After taking a bite, I was sold on this turkey Spam. It was crispy on the outside, moist in the middle, and simply delicious. Like most people, I love crispy turkey skin, so I was really anxious to try the end piece of the roasted turkey Spam first. Now, doesn't that look like real turkey skin? Now, it wasn't super crispy, but it was close enough to be amazing for meat out of a can. The meat on the inside may not have looked very good once cooked, but in this case, looks are deceiving. It was delicious. I had to grab a piece of the faux turkey skin. And again, doesn't that look just like real turkey skin? It not only looked like real turkey skin, it tasted like real turkey skin. At this point, I was really surprised, and I could have just ended the video right now and ate both cans of Spam. But I still gotta make turkey Spam gravy, stuffing, and mashed potatoes. For the turkey Spam gravy, I'm gonna use the same skillet I fried the Spam in, along with the little bits and pieces. With the Spam being super lean, I need to add some fat to make a roux. I'm using butter, but you can use oil if you like. Give that a mix around, then add flour. Then continue mixing until all the butter and flour are incorporated and smooth. Once the roux is cooked for a couple minutes, stir in a little bit of chicken broth. Then as it thickens, add a little bit more at a time. Once all the broth is added, season with salt, pepper, and rubbed sage. Bring it up to a light boil, then let it simmer until it's to your desired consistency. And then it's done. I figured everyone already knows how to make instant mashed potatoes and instant stuffing, so I really didn't need to show you how to do that. I'm going to add the turkey Spam gravy to the mashed potatoes. And just when you think you have enough gravy, add more. Then add gravy to the stuffing. And the same rule applies. When you think you have enough, add more. And of course, the gravy also goes onto the Spam slices. And into my drink glass too. Can you ever have enough gravy? At this point, my pie hole turned into a waterfall. I couldn't wait to dig in. Doesn't that look good? Especially if you don't know what the meat is. I tried the baked turkey ham first. And the skin didn't want to give up the meat, so I had to persuade it. I know it's hard to believe, but oven roasted turkey Spam is fan-frickin-tastic. I mean, it really is delicious on its own, but it's phenomenal with the gravy. The faux skin adds such a great flavor and texture. And of course, I had to have one more bite, along with more gravy. The pan-fried turkey Spam was next. Had I not just had the baked turkey Spam with faux skin, I would be really happy with the taste and texture of the pan-fried Spam. Even though the pan-fried Spam was really delicious, I'm missing that skin of the baked Spam. But as you can see, it was still good enough for another bite, with more gravy of course, before moving on to the mashed potatoes and stuffing. Since I dipped the Spam in the gravy from the mashed potatoes, I needed a refill. Then I went in for a bite of the Idaho and potatoes, which are instant, but still usually pretty tasty. But with the gravy, it turned instant potatoes into phenomenal potatoes. I had to have one more bite of the potatoes to ensure my opinion was correct. And it was. Delicious with the gravy. Finally onto the Great Value brand instant stuffing, and again, the stuffing is average, like stovetop. Definitely not homemade. But with the Spam gravy, I didn't care. The gravy made life good. So good, I had to have more. I went into this video with very low expectations for turkey Spam, and now I'm finishing the video totally shocked. Out of the can, the turkey Spam was good. Definitely not as firm as original Spam, but it had great flavor. Pan fried, it was even better. With it being so lean and having to add oil, I was afraid it might turn out dry. But it got nice and crispy on the outside, was moist in the middle, and overall delicious. The baked turkey spam, if you haven't figured it out yet, was phenomenal and my favorite. The way the outside formed a beautiful and delicious skin is what really made this good. The turkey spam gravy was a hidden gem in this fun-to-make meal. Although the turkey spam had great flavor, the sage is what sent it over the top. Simply imagine eating the most delicious TV dinner you've ever had. The whole meal was cheap, it was processed and full of sodium with everything together. It was a lot of fun to make, and most of all, it was delicious. Straight out of the can, the turkey spam gets a 7. Pan-fried, it gets an 8. Baked, a strong 9. And with the spam gravy, a 10+. Thank you all very much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.